Pogo Stick Champion. That's what this is. This review is courtesy of Red Games. I want to thank them for their representativity. So essentially, this is a platforming game, a precision platforming game that has you playing as a stick figure on a pogo stick. And you're constantly moving, and the orientation of your pogo stick will determine where you're going to land. And the entire goal of this game is to get your pogo guy from the start to the light at the end of the level. And depending on how much time it takes you to complete the level, will determine how many stars you get. The music, I mean, the music's okay. And of course I died. But I wish there was a way to turn it off. There isn't. There's no way to turn off the music. Graphically speaking, I really like the way the game looks. The backgrounds are really beautiful to look at. Admittedly, I haven't played the game much because it's very tedious, very monotonous, and somewhat kind of boring, honestly speaking. I mean, it's cool, like to begin with, to be able to see what what environments there are, and just the gameplay itself is it's kind of funny to begin with, but then it gets pretty frustrating, and honestly pretty, like I said, pretty repetitive, pretty boring. But I mean, it's decent for a precision platformer. I just wish there was more interactivity with the game, rather than just moving your little stick figure around the environment. Now, I do appreciate the obstacles the game puts in your way, like these lasers, for example. I like the different environments you can platform in. I said jump around in, but you're really not jumping, you're just moving your character around. Again, I just wish there was more interactivity with this game. I wish it was more of a run and jump platforming, precision platformer, as opposed to being something like this, which is just static. But again, I appreciate the environments, I appreciate the obstacles that are thrown at you. It definitely does pose a really nice challenge. But again, the gameplay is just kind of boring and repetitive and just kind of stale, I guess, for about lack of a way to put it. But if you're looking for a precision platformer that's fun to a degree, look no further than this wonderful looking. And it really is really wonderful looking. I really like the way it looks. The environments are nice, and the lighting's nice. I wish you can turn the music off. And I just wish it was a little bit more interactive than what we get here. But again, it is definitely a decent game for a couple of minutes. But if you're looking for something that's gonna keep you engaged, and it's going to be pretty interactive, you're going to want to look somewhere else for a more traditional platforming game other than this. But Pogo Stick Champion is a decent game for what you get. And I do appreciate Red Games' opportunity to let me check this out. It's not a game I would have purchased unless maybe it's on a sale, because again, it is a pretty funny game for a little bit. It poses a great challenge, but again, it's just kind of very repetitive, much in the way that I'm explaining the game, because it really is repetitive. But alright, I'm going to end the review here, guys. It's been a look at Pogo Stick Champion on Xbox Series X. I want to thank Red Games for the opportunity. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.